Hi, 10th class students, welcome to my class. So today I am starting your first chapter, real numbers. Okay, so now I am giving you a little bit of introduction about real numbers. So we have studied different types of numbers in earlier classes. We have learned about natural numbers, whole numbers. Okay, we have learned about natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers, rational numbers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. Okay, and irrational numbers. Okay, so what are natural numbers? Okay, natural numbers are those numbers which start from 1. Okay, example, when we count stars. Okay, so how we count stars? We don't start from 0. Okay, we start from 1. Okay, we start from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So natural things start from 1. So that numbers are known as the natural numbers. Okay, the numbers will start from 1. Okay, now whole numbers. Whole numbers means whole numbers, all numbers including 0. Okay, the numbers will start from 0. Okay, now integers. So when we are applying minus to these numbers, already these numbers are positive numbers. Okay, so when we are applying minus to these numbers, they become integers. Okay, so plus and minus was positive and the negative sign. When we are giving to any number, they will become an integer. Okay. So rational number. What are rational numbers? Rational numbers are numbers which can be written in the form of P by Q. Okay. P by Q. Example is 1 by 2, 3 by 4. Any example you can take where both P and Q are integers and Q should not be equals to 0. Okay. So they are a bigger collection than integers. Okay, as there can be many rational numbers between two integers. Okay, we know. Okay, there are many numbers. Example, if write rational numbers between 1 and 2 means there are many rational numbers between 1 and 2. Okay, there are many rational numbers. All rational numbers can be written either in the form of terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal. Okay, it can be terminating or it can be non-terminating decimal. So what are irrational numbers? Okay, the numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Okay, this includes numbers like root 2, okay, root 3, root 5. Okay, so when these are written in decimals, they are non-terminating, means they does not comes to an end. Okay, and the other name is non-recurring. Okay, non-terminating or non-recurring. So terminating, the other name of terminating is recurring. Okay, recurring decimals. For example, if we write root 2, what is the value of root 2? It is 1.4142136 and so on. Okay, and when we write the value of pi, okay, what is 3.1419 and so on. So these numbers can be located on the number line. Okay, so the set of rational numbers, the set of rational and irrational numbers together, the set of rational and irrational numbers together are called real numbers. Okay, are called real numbers. Okay, so in this chapter we will see some theorems. Okay, and different ways in which we can prove them. Okay, we will use the theorems to explore properties of rational and irrational numbers. Okay, finally we will study about a type of function called logarithm. Okay, we will study logarithm, which is a very interesting chapter. Okay, and see how they are useful in science and everyday life. Okay, how this logarithm is useful in science and our daily life. Okay, now I am moving to the very important topic, Euclid's division algorithm. Okay, or Euclid's division lemma. It is a technique to compute the highest common factor, that is HCF, of two given numbers. Okay, so where given positive integers a, b, there exists unique pair of integers q and r satisfying a is equals to bq plus r. So this is very important, a is equals to bq plus r. Okay, we will do the problems with this formula only. Okay, so here 0 is less than equals to r and r is less than b. A is equals to bq plus r. Here a is the dividend, okay, b is the divisor, q is the quotient and r is the remainder. So before starting the exercise you should know these formulas. Okay, a plus b whole square. What is a plus b whole square? It is a square plus b square plus 2ab, or you can write a square plus 2ab plus b square. So here if we are taking 1 plus 2, okay, 1 plus 2 whole square, here 1 is a, b is 2, so we can write it as 1 square, okay, 1 square plus 2 square plus 2ab means 2 into 1 into 2, so it is 1 plus 2 2s are 4 plus 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, it is 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so it is 9. Okay, so our next formula is a plus b whole cube. So what is a plus b whole cube? It is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay, so here square is given on a, here square is given on b. So here a cube, again if we are taking 1 plus 2 whole cube, what we have to do? We have to write here 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 into a square means 1 square. Okay, b means what is a b here? 2. Okay, plus 3 into what is a here again? 1 into b square means 2 square. Okay, so 1 cube means 1 into 1 into 1, it is 1 only. So 2 into 2 into 2, it is 2 into 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 plus 3, okay, into 1 1s are 1, so we can take 3. Okay, so 3 into 2, okay, plus 3 1s are 3, okay, into 2 2s are 4. Is it 2 square now? So 2 2s are 4. It is 1 plus 8 is 9 plus 3 2s are 6 plus 3 4s are 12 is equals to, so here 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15 plus 12. So what is 15 plus 12? 5, 6, 7, 2. Okay, it is 27. So like this we can calculate the numbers in the formula. Okay, now exercise 1.1 first sum. Use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of 900 and 270. So which is the biggest number here? 900. 900 we have to take as dividend, okay, and 270 as divisor. Okay, now how many times this 900 goes in 270 table? We'll see here. If we take 273s, it is 3 0s are 0, 7 3s are 21, 3 2s are 6, 7 8, it is 8 10. Okay, we can take 273s, okay, it is 8 10. Okay, now 0 minus 0 is 0 here. We'll take one borrow here and we'll make this 0 as 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. So here 8 is there now, it will become 8 now. So 8 minus 8 is 0. No need of taking. So 90. So 90 is the remainder here. Again what we have to do here, you have to take this divisor here. Okay. And again you have to do the division. If we see 93s are 300, 3 9s are 27. It is 270. Okay. So 93s is 270. So here we have got the remainder 0. Okay. So here now we will substitute these values in the formula. Okay, what is the formula? A is equals to BQ plus R. Okay, so A is equals to BQ plus R. So here in the two steps we are getting the remainder as 0. So what we have to do here, first we have to write the first step. What is the first step here? A is 900. In the first step A is 900. Okay, so B is 270. Okay, it is a divisor, it is a dividend. Okay, and what is the quotient? It is 3. The quotient is here 3. Okay, plus R. What is R? R is here 90. This is the first step. In the next step, again what we have to do here? We have to take 270 here. Okay, so here 270 is the dividend. Okay, what is the divisor? Divisor is the 90 here. Okay, 90 into, okay, now 3 is the quotient now, plus 0 is the remainder. Okay, so what is the HCF here? HCF is 90 here. Okay, the highest common factor is 90 here. Okay, second sum is 196 and 38,220. Again, which is the biggest number here? 38,220. We have to take this as dividend. Okay, so 196 as divisor. Okay, so we will take this 3000. Sorry, we will take 382 first. Okay, so 196, 2s are 6, 2s are 12, 9 2s are 18, 19, 1 2s are 2, 3. It is 392. So we can't take 392. We'll take 196, 1s are 196. Okay, 196 1s are, it is 196. So 20 we will take here. Okay, so 2 minus 6 we can't do now. We'll make this 2 as 12. It is 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. So here 7 is there. 7 minus 9 we can't do. So again we'll make this 7 as 17. Okay, 17 minus 9 we will do. Okay, it is 7, 8, 9. It is 8. Okay, now here 2 is there now. 2 minus 1 is 1. So now 18620. We'll take 1862 first. Okay, 1862 means, if we see 196 tens are, it is 1960. We can take 196 nines are. 6 nines are, it is 54. 9 nines are 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Okay, 86. 1 nines are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It is 1764. Okay, 9s are 1764. Again we will take this 0 here. Now 2 minus 4 we can't do now. Again we will make this 2 as 12. If you see 12 minus 4, what is 12 minus 4? 2, 3, 4. Means it is 8. Here it becomes 5 now. So we'll take this as 15. Okay, 15 minus 6. It is 9. Okay, now here 7 is there. 7 minus 7 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So here 980 is there. So how many times this 980 goes in 196 table? If we see 196 paisa, it is 6 paisa 30, 6 nines are 54, 55, 56, 57, 5 6 are 30, 5 nines are 45. Sorry, it is 45, 46, 47, 48, 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 980. So we have got 980 here. It is 5 are, okay, 980. So we have got here remainder 0. So no need to take a divisor here again. So now we will substitute in formula. A is equals to BQ plus R. What is the A here? A is 38,220. It is the dividend. A is the dividend now. So what is the divisor here? B means divisor now. Divisor is 196. Okay, 196 into what is the question? It is 195. What is the remainder? 0. Okay, so what is the HCF? It is 196. Okay, you have to see the B. Okay, what is the B here? B is 196. Okay, so HCF is 196. Okay, third sum is 1651 and 2032. Again we have to take this 2032 as dividend and 1651 as divisor. So now if we see 1651, 2s are 2 1s are 2, 5 2s are 10, 6 2s are 12, 13. Okay, 1 2s are 2, 3. It is 3302. So we can't take this number now, so we have to take 1s are. Okay, we will take 1s are. 1651. So here 2 minus 1 is 1. It is 3 minus 5. Now we can't do 3 minus 5, so we have to make this 3 as 13. So 13 minus 5 is, here it is 8. 13 minus 5 is 8. So here 9 is there. Now we have taken 1 here. So this 0 will become 9. So 9 minus 6 is, it is 3. Here 1 is there. 1 minus 1 is, it is 0. No need to take it. So 381 is there. Again 381 we have to take here. This is the remainder. And again what we have to take? We have to take this divisor. Okay. 1, 6, 5, 1. So 381. We'll take 381 4s are, it is 4 1s are 4, 4 8s are 32. Okay, 4 3s are 12, 13, 14, 15. It is 1524. Okay, so we'll take 381 4s are, it is 1524. So now 1 minus 4 we can't do now, so we'll make this one as 11. So 11 minus 4 is, it is 7. Here 4 is there. 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 5 is 1. It is 127. Again we will take this 381 here. Okay, this divisor here. So if we see 127 3s are, 127 3s are, 7 3s are 21, 3 2s are 6, 7 8. Okay, 3 7s are 21. Okay, 3 2s are 6, 7 8, 1 3s are 3. It is 381. It is 3s are, it is 381. So 381 minus 381, it is 0. So remainder is here 0. Again now what we have to do? A is equals to BQ plus R. So what is A here? First A is 2032. First A is 2032. Okay, B is 1651. Quotient is here 1. Okay, into 1 plus what is R here? It is 381. R is 381 now. First one in the first step. And what is the second step here? Again we have to take this 1651 here. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to take this 381 here into this quotient here. Okay, plus, okay, what is the remainder here? It is 127. Again next step. What is the next step? Again 381. Okay, divisor is 381 is equals to 381 is equals to 127. A is the dividend. Okay, and B is the divisor. Okay, into, again what we have to take here? Quotient. What is the quotient here? What we have got? 3 plus what is the remainder? 0. So what is the HCF? You have to see B. So what is the B here? In the last step, what is the B here? B is 127. So it is the HCF is equals to 127. So here what you have to do here is, here A is equals to BQ plus R means first you have to take dividend divisor, quotient, remainder. Okay. Now second sum is use Euclid division lemma to show that any positive odd integer, okay, you have to take odd integer, okay, is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integers. So here what you have to do, let a be any positive integer. Okay. Yes. Okay. And b is equals to 6. Okay. Such that q and r are integers. Okay. So b is equals to 6. Here 6 is given now. Here 6 is given. So here where 0 is less than equals to r and r is less than b. We know this. Okay. So we can take r as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So what are odd numbers here? 1, 3 and 5. Here in the question it is given positive odd numbers. That's why we are taking these numbers. Okay. So if we are applying, if we are using Euclid division lemma, A is equals to BQ plus R. So for R is equals to 1, what we have to do? A is equals to BQ means B is 6 now. You have taken B as 6, 6Q. R is 1 here. A is equals to 6Q plus 1. For R is equals to 3, we are taking 3 again. Okay, we are not taking 2. Okay, A is equals to BQ plus R means again 6Q plus 3. For R is equal to 5, again A is equal to 6Q plus 5. Okay. So here first what we have to do, we have to take A be any positive integers, A as any positive integers and B as 6. Okay. So such that Q and R are integers. We know this, Q and R are integers. So where here 0 is less than equals to R and R is less than B. So we can take R as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But what we have to take, what is given in the question, positive odd integer means we are taking here 1, 3 and 5. Okay. So if you want to take 7 also, you can take 7. Okay. So it is enough. You are taking, if you are taking 3 numbers. Okay. If you are applying using, if you are using Euclid division lemma, what is A is equals to BQ plus R. For R is equals to 1, A is equals to B, we have taken 6 now. 6Q plus 1. Here A is equals to, if we are taking 3 as R, so A is equals to 6Q plus 3. If we are taking R as 5, A is equals to 6Q plus 5. It is very simple. Okay. If positive odd integer is given, you have to do in this method. Okay. Value may vary in the exam. Okay. Now third sum. What is the third sum? Use Euclid's division lemma to show that the square of any positive integer. So here square is given. In the first sum what we did? Odd number. Okay. Odd integer. Square of any positive integer is in the form of 3p and 3p plus 1. So what you have to do? Let a be any positive integer. Again the same step. Okay. Positive integer of what? Positive integer of the form. So here 3p plus 1 is given now. So we'll take this 3p as 3q. Okay, 3q and 3q plus 1. So if we are taking, let A is equals to 3q. So we are taking A as 3q, first step. In this first step we are taking 3q now. So we are taking this 3q as A. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to do here squaring. Okay, square is given now. So we have to do here squaring. A square is equals to 3q square. So what is 3q square? It is 9q square. So A square is equals to 9q square. A square is equals to 9q square. So again in the next step what we have to do? A square is equals to, you can write this 9q square as 3q. Okay, 3q into 3q. It is 3 is a 9. Q into q is q square. Okay, you can write it as q square. So you can write like this. Okay, so we can take this. We have to take this q and q into 3q as what is given in the question. It is given p. Okay, p. So we are taking this as p. Okay, p is equal to q into 3q. Okay, so we are taking this as p as q into 3q. Okay, this is the first step. Okay, this is the step 1. Okay, now we'll do step 2. What is the step 2? Again, where let A is equals to 3q plus 1. This is the second step. In the first step we have taken A is equals to 3q. In the second step we have to take A is equals to 3q plus 1. Okay, again we have to do here squaring. A square is equals to 3q plus 1 whole square. So here it is given in the form of a plus b whole square. So what is a plus b whole square? It is a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is a formula we know. So a square is equals to, what is a here? It is 3q now. A square means 3q square plus b square, we can take b square. B is 1 here now, 1 square plus 2ab means 2 into a is here 3q again into b is here 1. So how can we write this? A square is equals to 3 3s are 9, 9q square. Okay, 9q square plus 1 1s are 1. Okay, plus 3 2s are 6, 1 is there. So 3 2 are 6, 6 1s are 6 again, 6q. So it is a square is equals to 9q square plus 1 plus 6q. So again a square is equals to, so here 9q square is given now. So here 6q is also given. So what we have to do? We have to take 3q common. Okay, 3q. If we take 3q common, 3 into 3 is 9. Okay, then q. 3 into 3 is 9. Q into q is q square. Okay, plus 3q plus 2. Okay, 2 3s are 6. Then q. No need to take this one. Okay, so it is 3q plus 2. Okay, 3 3s are 9, 9q square, 3 2s are 6, q. Okay, so it is a square is equals to 3q into 3q plus 2. Okay, so don't take this plus in this. Okay, take this plus 1 here. Okay, so now what you have to do again? P is equals to q into 3q plus 2. Okay, q into 3q plus 2. So again don't take this 3. Okay, take this step. Okay, q into 3q plus 2. Here also we have not taken this 3. Q into 3q we have taken. So here also we have to take q into 3q plus 2. Okay. So here p is equals to q into 3q plus 2. So here also we have got p. Here also we have got p. So what is the next step? Since a square is equals to 3p plus 1. Okay, a square is equals to 3. It is p now. Q into 3q plus 2 is, it is p. 3p plus 1. So don't take these plus 1 in this. Okay, you have to take this plus outside. Okay, out of this bracket. Okay, so the answer is here, since it is proved that a square is equals to 3p plus 1. Okay, now what is the fourth sum? Use Euclid's division lemma to show that the cube of any positive integer, okay, is of the form 9m 9n plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So here it is given cube. Okay, in the previous sum we have taken square. Okay, now we have to take cube. So what we have to do, again let a be the positive integer. Okay, so if we are taking a be the positive integer, what we have to take is the form we have taken 3q and 3q plus 1 in the sum, in the previous sum. So again in cubing we have to take 3q plus 2. Okay, we have to take this 3q plus 2. So again what we have to do, step 1. In the step 1 what we have to do, let a is equals to 3q. Now we have to do cubing on both sides. A cube is equals to 3q whole cube. So a cube is equals to, so 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Okay, it is 27 q cube. So a cube is equals to, we have to take 9 common. Okay, 9q into, so 9 3s are is 27 q. Here one q is there, here q square we have to take. Q square and q is, it is q cube. Okay, so now what you have to take, a cube. Now what you have to take, not a cube, again you have to take this, sorry, this, again you have to take this q into 3q square as m. Okay, m is equals to q into 3q square. So don't take this 9. Okay, take this as m is equals to q into 3q square. This is the step 1. Okay, now we'll do step 2. In the step 2 what we have to do, we have to take this. Okay, 3q plus 1. Step 2. So let a is equals to 3q plus 1. Okay, now what you have to do, again cubing. A cube is equals to 3q plus 1 whole cube. So a cube is equals to, we'll take this here. Okay, so a cube is equals to, it is a plus b whole cube. So what is the formula of a plus b whole cube? It is a cube plus 3ab 3ab square plus 3a square b. Okay, so what we have to take, again a cube means 3q cube plus b cube, b cube also we have to take now, b cube. Okay, so a plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay, plus what we have to do again, 3a square means 3a square b. Okay, plus 3a b square. Okay, now it is 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. 27, sorry, correct, it is 27 cube plus 1 plus 3 3s are 9, it is 3 is given here, 3 3s are 9. Okay, so we can take direct 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Okay, 27 cube square plus 3 3s are 9, 9 1s are 9 again, so 9 cube. Okay, 9 cube we can write, 1 1s are 1 now, so no need to take this square, it is 9 cube. So again we can take this 9 cube as common. Okay, so we are taking this 9 cube common, so we can write 3q square, 9 3s are 27, q square and q is, it is q cube. Okay, plus 3q, it is 3 9s are 27, q into q is q square. Okay, plus 9 1s are 9. Okay, 9 1s are 9, q is there now here, no need to take q here, 9 1s are 9 q. Okay, plus 1, this plus 1 we are taking here, so here m is equals to, what we have to take, m we have to take this. Okay, so m is equals to q into 3q square plus 3q plus 1. So this is m here. Okay, in the second step, this is m here. Okay, now we'll do the step 3 where n is any positive integers. So you have to prove that n, n plus 2, n plus 4, out of these only one is divisible by 3. Okay, where we have to take n as positive integer. So when we are taking n as positive integer means what we have to write, let n is a positive integer. Okay, and divisible by 3. Okay, divisible by 3. So if we are taking b is equals to 3, so what we have to do, n is equals to, according to Euclid's division lemma, n is equals to bq plus r. So we are taking a as n now, so n is equals to bq plus r. So n is equals to bq means it is 3q plus r. So here we can write as n is equals to 3q plus r, where r is equals to 0, 1 and 2. Here we are taking r as 0, 1 and 2. Why we are taking r as 0, 1 and 2? Why we are not taking 3? Because it is given now. 0 is less than equals to r, r is less than 3. So that's why less than 3 means we are taking 0, 1 and 2. So if we are applying 0, it is 3q plus 0. So we can take 3q. So if we are applying n is equal to 3q plus r is 1 is equal to, it is 3q plus 1. Again 3q plus 2. 3q, first one is 3q. 3q plus 1 is second one. Third one is 3q plus 2. So now we'll start step 1, step 2 and step 3. Okay, first step 1. So in the step 1, n is equal to 3q. n plus 2 is, n plus 2 we have to take now. 3q plus 2. n plus 4 is 3q plus 4. So this is the step 1. So in this step 1, only 1 is divisible, that is n is equals to 3q. So these two are not divisible. Okay, so we take step 2. In the step 2, n is equal to 3q plus 1. Okay, so n plus 2 means 3q plus 1 plus 2. It is 3q plus 3. Okay, in the step 4, n plus 4 again. Okay, n plus 4 we have to take 3q plus 1 plus 4. Okay, it is 3q plus 5. So in this, which one is divisible? Second one is divisible. Now we'll do step 3. Okay, step 3. In the step 3, n is equal to 3q plus 2. So in n plus 2 means 3q plus 2 plus 2. So it is 3q plus 4. Okay, so n plus 4 means 3q plus 2 plus 4. Okay, so it is 3q plus 6. So we can write this 3q plus 6 as 3 into q plus 3. Okay, it is 3 into q. 3 into q is 3q plus 3. Here we have to write 2. Okay, 3 2s are 6. So here 3 into q plus 2. So here this one is divisible. Okay, this one is divisible. It is n plus 4 is equal to 3q plus 2 plus 4. 3q plus 4, 5, 6. 3 into q plus 2. 2 3s are 6. So this one is divisible. Okay, in the third one is divisible. Okay, so in the step 1, first one is divisible. In the step 2, second one is divisible. In the step 3, third one is divisible. So here we have proved that one and only one out of n plus 2, n plus 4 is divisible by 3. So only if we are taking 3, n plus 2 and n plus 4. So if we are substituting the value, only one time it is divisible. Okay, so here it can't be divisible. n plus 2, n plus 4, 3 can't be divisible. Only one is divisible here. Here also one, n plus 2 is divisible. Here n plus 4 is divisible. Okay, so we have proved this. Okay, so with this we have completed our first exercise. Okay, practice it with different examples. This exercise is very important. Okay, so I have shown you very easiest methods, okay, of all sums. You can practice it. Okay, till then stay safe. Bye bye.